What's up, guys? So 2025 is coming to an end, and while everyone else this year was building PDF checkers, I decided to build something for the people actually fixing our world. I built a dedicated AI voice assistant specifically for plumbers. And whether you're asleep or you're very busy with work or you just need a break in general, this AI handles the customer calls so you don't lose any jobs that you might get. And I really loved what I've built so far. And this video is inspired by one of the legends that I follow. His name is Razmike. I'm going to leave his details in the description. So he built a voice assistant agent for local businesses, and I decided to go extremely niche. That's why I chose plumbers. And the reason is simple. Plumbers are almost always busy. They are on a job, driving, or working in places where picking up calls isn't just possible. And when they miss a call, the customer usually don't wait. They call the next plumber. So I wanted to build something very focused that solved one clear problem really well. And I just want to clarify something. The problem isn't that plumbers don't want to answer calls. It's just that they physically can't all the time. So missed calls mean missed jobs, and missed jobs mean lost money. So with that thought I had in mind, the idea was kind of simple. What if a voice assistant could answer calls for plumbers when they are busy, collect the important details, and send them a summary afterward? So let me show you what I've built so far, and this is an early version, but it already works. So it's called Plumb AI. I could not come up with any better name. You can decide to leave a better name in the comment section. And I'm logged in, so you need to be logged in order for you to create your own assistant. So the steps is just 3 steps. This one is just the final step. So the first thing you need to do is to create a business name. I'm going to tell you the platform I'm using to power up the whole thing, and as well as the tech stack I'm using in general. So the first step is to enter a business name. So I can just say Lawrence, should be this. Lawrence Plumbing. Let me just call it like so. So we can say we do all plumbing related activities. So just something, and this is optional though. So we'll go to the next step. The next step says who should the assistant represent? So you can choose to put any name here. So I'll just put Lawrence right here, and we'll click on review and create. So basically this will just give you a summary of what you entered, and if you are cool with it, we'll create a business. And if I click on create business like so, we'll be directed to the next step where we'll be given a phone number. So this phone number right here, and the phone number takes about 2 minutes to activate. And while we're waiting for this to activate, you can also choose to go to your dashboard. This is going to show there as well. But let me just quickly introduce you to the engine behind this whole project. So what I'm using, as you can see, first of all, this is the assistant. It's already created right here. What I'm using is called Vapi. And if you haven't heard of Vapi, I hope I'm pronouncing it well. Vapi is a voice AI platform that handles the heavy lifting of speech to text, LLM processing, or text to speech. And one cool thing I like about Vapi is that it makes the conversation feel human and real time. And guys, I'm not kidding. I'm going to show you how that works. So let's go back again. And this has been activated. So we can go to our dashboard, and right now you can see the number right here. So far the leads, we don't have any leads, so basically no one has called this number right now. So we're going to test that out in a minute. So I'm going to bring out my phone, and I'm going to just call the number right here, and I'm going to allow you listen to the whole conversation. So 4346. So I'm using a headphone, and in case if you don't hear the AI speak, I'm going to show you a cool trick. It's not really a cool trick, it's a feature I added that you would be amazed as well. So let me quickly call the number right now.
Thanks for calling Lawrence Plumbing. This is Lawrence's assistant. Are you calling with a plumbing emergency or to book a routine checkup?
Yeah, I'm calling with a plumbing emergency.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Could you please provide me with your name, phone number, and a brief description of the issue?
Okay, my name is David.
Thank you, David. Could you please provide your phone number and a brief description of the issue you're experiencing?
Okay, my phone number is 08168650124.
Great, thanks. Now, could you please briefly describe the issue you're experiencing with your plumbing?
Oh well, my tap is leaking.
Just a sec. Thank you, David. We've marked your situation as a high priority, and one of our plumbers will contact you shortly at 081686502124 to assist you with your leaking tap.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, David. If you have any other questions or need further assistance, feel free to call us. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. Alright, guys, I hope you guys listened to the conversation that I just had with a voice assistant for Lawrence Plumbing. And as you could tell, I'm using Convex for my backend. And if you know Convex, you know everything happens in real time. So I got the lead right here. As you can see, I use David as the name, and since it's an emergency, it's marked as high priority. And the issue I mentioned was leaking tap. So at first, if it comes, it's going to be marked as new, but if you've contacted the number, you can just say contacted, right? Yeah, you can select that so you can prioritize the different leads that you might likely have. And also, we also got a transcript of the call right here. So the AI said, "Thanks for calling Lawrence Plumbing. This is Lawrence's assistant. Are you calling with a plumbing emergency, or to book a routine checkup?" And I don't know if you could tell from the conversation, but again, let's just listen to the call recording.
Thanks for calling Lawrence Plumbing. This is Lawrence's assistant. Are you calling with a plumbing emergency or to book a routine checkup?
Yeah.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Could you please provide me with your name, phone number, and a brief description of the issue?
Alright, guys, so how cool was that? I don't want to play the whole thing, and you can also choose to download it as well if you want to. And yeah, so basically that's just the core feature. So let me just go back to VAPI dashboard. I'm not going to explain the whole thing. I will be doing a couple of videos because I'm still going through the VAPI API and learning and understanding how to use the different features they have. But so far, and I don't want to go into the codes in this video, so I don't want to talk about that in this video. That is going to be on another video. But so far, if you create an assistant, that assistant will be stored in the assistant table in my project right here. So what is it called? Like I said, I don't want to go deep into the code yet, but let me just go back to my dashboard again. So the assistant, I configured it to use this GPT-4 cluster model. So some providers from OpenAI, you can decide to set different providers directly from your code. And again, you can do everything from the VAPI dashboard. You can do everything from the dashboard. You don't have to do everything from code. But if you want to build a project just like this, a tool just like this, you obviously need to use their API. And this is the system prompt that is going to be passed when a plumber, in this case, tries to create their own assistant. I'm thinking of adding kind of should I call it a knowledge based or a system prompt where the plumber can enter what they want the receptionist to do. But I feel most plumbers, they don't want to do that. And I'm trying to build more for normies, not for fellow devs like you watching this video. I know that sounds counterintuitive because this channel is for developers, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So it's going to come up with a first message as well and a system prompt. And if I go to tools, this is a tool that was called. So as soon as the AI assistant collected, because if I go back to the dashboard and go to assistant, let me read the system prompt quickly. So it says, you are a friendly receptionist for Lawrence Plumbing. Your job is to classify the call priority, ask for name, phone, and the issue. If it sounds like an emergency, water leaking, flooding, mark it as high priority. Cool. So basically, once the AI assistant have collected the name, the phone number, and the issue, is basically going to call these two right here. So you can create couple of tools and you can make them work hand in hand to um, one another. So you can see the description say call these two when you have collected the customer's name, phone number, and issue details. So that was why you could see this get updated once when you collected the phone number, the name, and the issue the user was facing. Also, for the phone numbers, I'm using the one from Vapi. So this was the one I was testing earlier on. I'm going to delete it very soon. But this is the correct one. And you can choose to import numbers from Twilio as well. But this is the one that Vapi gives to you by default. And for the number, it's just the number. Then you can choose to add some more settings, like add outbound settings. So far you can see the thing is one way. A user can call the voice assistant, but you can also do like an outbound call where the voice assistant can call a particular person. And I don't think I'm going to do that soon, but I might likely do that. Then there's a voice library. So basically, this is where you can select multiple voices, and also there's squads. So squads basically enable your assistant to work together. So instead of having just one assistant, you can choose to create multiple assistants and connect them together, and you can also pair the assistants with different two calls as well. And to be honest, guys, this is really mind blowing because you can come up with different project ideas with just using a voice assistant. So, guys, I just realized that I've been yapping too much, and I just want to clarify that this is not perfect. There are some features that I still want to add personally. So, for instance, apart from the plumber coming to the dashboard and seeing the call recording, the call transcript, the lead's phone number, I also want to add a feature where I can um, choose to send a message, either a WhatsApp message or a direct message or an email as well. So apart from them seeing it on the dashboard, they should also like have it on a Google Calendar of some sort, automatic SMS follow up, a WhatsApp message, and stuff like that. So I'm refining the logic and adding more features as I learn more about it. But I didn't want to wait until I finished it before I show you everything. So I really want to hear from you guys. If you were a plumber or any trades person, what feature will make this a must buy? Or in this case, I'm going to make it a subscription model. What feature will make you use this product and hopefully pay for a subscription for it? And also, I'm looking to roll this out to a few early users soon to see how much money I can actually save them. So if you're interested in this particular product, I've put a link in the description in order for you to join a waitlist. It's either going to be a waitlist or it's going to just be a link for you to enter your information. Alright guys, so that's the size of the video. If you found the video helpful and you know any plumber or trade person that might need this, share the video to them and make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Merry Christmas once again and Happy New Year's, and I hope to see you in 2026.